Got our GFI wired up. If you look, we have our line side right here, it comes from the panel. We have our low side right here that jumps to the next receptacle. It's gonna be a standard receptacle that we install, GFI protected off of this receptacle right here. So it does matter if you flip-flop the line loads. If I bring my feed to the load side, the GFI will not work. The feed needs to go to the line side, and the load side goes to the standard receptacle after this device, and that standard receptacle works as a GFI off of this GFI device right here.
Welcome back. So today the goal is to get some temporary lighting put in and also some plugs installed.
We're also going to be hitting the water lines. We're going to go ahead and cap those off, put a valve on the supply coming into the house, get that up to pressure, hopefully have no leaks.
Yes.
That's the plan at least. But first we're going to go ahead and start the 3-way switches right here and start getting some lights burning in this portion of the A-frame going that way.
Yep, all right.
Let's go. Alright guys, so we're here at the 2-gang switch box. One switch is going to be a single pole switch, which is going to control one light up top. We're going to have a 3-way switch. This 3-way switch and another switch will work in conjunction with the lights that go above the countertop. So let's get jumping into that and see how it's all wired up. So we have 3 sets of Romex. This one right here is actually a switch leg that goes to the single light that's going to be a strip fixture on the ceiling of the kitchen. This long one right here is actually the feed. It's a dedicated circuit that comes directly from the panel. And this right here is our travelers that goes from the 3-way switch to our other 3-way switch right over the top of the countertop. So what we want to do first, we're going to go ahead and take all of our neutrals. We'll splice all those things through. Now it's probably still, let's go ahead and tuck it back into the box. So we got left here, still our feed right here, they're constant hot, it comes from the panel. The switch leg for that single light, and our 2 travelers. Let's go ahead and make our grounds up real quick. We're actually gonna have 2 devices. We need to actually have 2 tails coming off to each device to ground the switch. Both the grounds for our switches. So next we're gonna go ahead, we need to get our hot tailed out also, because we need a hot that goes to my single pole switch. We'll need a hot to go to my 3-way switch that goes here. So now we're ready to install our switches. There's our single pole switch side. This right here is our 3-way side. Go ahead and strip these guys out. This right here is our feed, constant hot coming in. Alright, so brought our feed down to the bottom. Bring our switch leg out of the top. The switch leg is what goes to the light fixture. Go ahead and hit our ground real quick. That guy is done. Alright, so it's time to wire up our 3-way switch. There's a noticeable difference here. We have an extra wire compared to our single pole switch here. So we actually have 4 wires and not 3. If you look in here, this right here is our common wire, which is our feed that comes from the panel. We have our ground, and these 2 wires together are considered our travelers. So look in the back side of the switch right here, we have the black screw and 2 gold screws and a green screw. The green goes for your ground. The black screw is for your common wire only. These 2 travel wires, they go to this screw or that screw. It doesn't matter which ones you put them on. They can be flip-flopped. Orientation does not matter. Need to have this going to the common or it will not work. Alright, so this is the other side of that 3 we just worked on. The travelers are exactly the same. You see, we have our black wire and our red wire. The black goes to the gold terminal. The red goes to this gold terminal. And keep in mind, guys, it does not matter which way you flip-flop these. It will still work regardless. You got to keep them on the gold terminals. Right here is our common. This side right here, it goes to the light fixture now. And that's it for this 3-way, but it's a very simple process if you're looking at this. If you look, your 2 3-way switches right here. You have your 2 black screws, your two gold screws. How it works is your feed comes into this black screw here. Your 2 travelers will come off. They'll come around, coming back into these 2 terminals here. And then from this black screw right here, it goes up to the light fixture. It's a very simple process. I want to tell you right now, I'm so proud of you. Okay guys, remember a few videos back? I'm going to say something?
No. We're not.
I got a text message at work.
We are not telling the light bulb story. It's not going to happen. It's if we told you,
at that point.
I would have to kill you if I told you, okay? And there's like 100,000 of you, so I don't think that that's going to bode well, okay?
My townhouse.
Thank you.
It was a mess. It was
Good
a mess.
time to see everybody.
Love
you. We'll see you later.
No?
Bob and Flufford signing off.
That's it?
And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Ah! So, yeah. Works. Works. Do you like it?
I love it. Woo, that was fun. Guys, it looks good. I love it. I can't believe we have lights in here.
I mean, we got power, dude.
What's it look like? Does it look crazy?
It looks like lights are glowing. That's all it is.
We don't even have lights like this in the RV, though.
I'm aware.
Oh my gosh.
And those are just temporary lights, too. Relax.
I'm that excited for temporary lights. I get it. Looks so nice and homey in here with those lights on. I'm talking about homey, like the house looks homey. I'm not talking about your looks, which would be homely.
Or homeless.
The only thing Josh knows how to properly screw is a light bulb.
We got 3 kids, guys.
None of which are his.
All jokes. That was funny though.
Having these plugs installed all around the A-frame is going to make life so much easier. We're no longer going to have to drag around all of our extension cords. We can just plug in wherever we're at. And just in case you guys don't already know, all of these screws have to be installed vertical or else your electrician husband will go crazy.
It's fact, and the top one's okay, the bottom one's not.
Slightly crooked.
Yeah, that's the issue right there. There you go. Got it. We're getting ready to install the outlet for our ice maker. So we'll go ahead and screw to the stud and go ahead and run a 1/2 inch line to this guy real quick. Good. Then we have our ball valve installed. So next step is we're gonna go ahead and connect all the pipes real quick and then put water in the system and see if we have any leaks. Alright, so everything on the inside of the house is capped off and installed. The valve is in the off position right now at the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill the pressure tank back up. Water's pumping, and let's go back towards the house. Alright, so we're under pressure. We have water everywhere. Let me crank this. I'm sure there's a little bit of air in here.
Whoa.
A little bit of water. So we got water in the system. All of our joints, there's no leaks anywhere. Looking at all the fittings. A very easy install for a bunch of amateurs doing plumbing, right? What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah. So now we let it hold water for a little bit.
We'll let pressure sit on for hours, man. We'll let it sit and throughout the day, see what happens.
Okay.
Not a big deal. All right, guys. So we are done. We have temporary lights installed, and we have temporary receptacles installed for power. So we didn't device the entire house. We just devised what we needed to work inside the house. Well, I guess we'll device the house when drywall's up and we have paint in the walls. As we do the final trim out, that's when everything else will get devised.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, the reason why we went and put up plates on some of those devices is because those are energized, like Josh had mentioned, and it's just a safety thing. We've got 3 little kids, one of which is a toddler, full of curiosity, wants to touch everything. So to keep her and everybody else safe, we went ahead and got those guys covered up.
Yep, and we also got water in the lines. There's no leaks right now. We'll keep pressure on those lines for about 24 hours and we'll go ahead and cut it loose, drain it, and turn the valve off so there's no water running in the house. That's the plan. Yep. So I'm not anticipating any leaks, so no big deal. What else we got?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I feel good about all of that. The rest of our day today is going to be spent down at the barn, getting everything organized. We've got some ewes and our dairy goats that are getting ready to lamb and kid, so we need to get some stalls set up. I want to change some things around. So since I've got this handy guy here today with me, I will go ahead and take advantage of his Labor Day off and get that done.
And put me to work.
That's right, because he doesn't work enough already, right guys?
That's it.
All right guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yep, see ya.